Hey everyone, it's Jason here. Alright, so I know I'm a little late. I'm going to do my how-to on the Baytril injection. Um, she got my Hog Island Boa, Medusa is getting 4 shots for 4 days in a row, and then every other day for 2 weeks. So she had her shot on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is her 4th daily shot, and then after this she'll be going every other day. So you want to be prepared for this. And make sure you've kind of got everything laid out and ready to go before you get your snake out, obviously. So as you can see here, I've got my Baytril and I've got my needle. So really what you want to do is, open it up. Also make sure your hands are sterilized. I mean, it's a reptile, I know, and some people might say, it's not a big deal. I, cleaned my hands and everything and made sure I was, after you finish eating or doing whatever, make sure it's all clean. So this is your needle. So basically, what you'll do is you'll put in your, you'll inject it into this little tube and take out, now her dosage is 0.5 cc's, so that's what she'll be getting. Okay, so I'm going to do that right now. So I'm going to do this off camera because it's just easier because I'm reaching around. So, got the lid, and as you can see, have this, put it in like this, and you'll just pull it out until you've got the right amount, like so. And you just make sure there's no air bubbles in it, give it a little flick. The lighting's bad in here. A little too much, so I'm just going to squirt some out. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop the camera and I'm going to go get the snake. This might be a little tricky, I'm not too sure how this part of the video is going to go. So give me a few minutes, guys, I'll be back. Okay, guys, so here she is. This part can be tricky depending on the snake. Every snake has their own personality, especially if it's an aggressive snake. If you get an aggressive snake, guys, you're likely going to want 2 people. She's very calm. She just kind of sits here. She'll move around a bit. But otherwise, she's easy to deal with. So this obviously is just how this one snake of mine is. Like I say, if you've got I'm sure like flighty corn snakes and carpet pythons and stuff, might require another person, especially an aggressive snake, to keep them still while you do the injection. So, really, it's quite simple what you do. You want to try and do it more in the upper body area, not down lower towards the tail. And what you want to try and do, you want to try and remember what side you do it on. It can be either right or left, but you want to try and do it on the same side every time. You don't have to do it in the exact same location every time, but you at least want to try and do it on the same side. So I've been doing mine on the right side, and it's very easy. Really what you want to do is her backbone's right down here. So you want to do it in the muscle on either side. Okay? So you'll enter the needle in kind of on a 30 to 40 degree angle. Not straight in, and you also want to do the injection, towards her head. You don't want to do it against the scales. You want to kind of do it with. So those are the key things that you want to remember. The other thing that I do, no matter how well I know this snake and how calm she is, I have a snake bag here in which I've covered over her head. I just put that down there now because this does sting. It's not like a painless act. She will feel a pinch or a sting, and that may cause her as a reflex to jump back and possibly swing around and bite you. So, like I say, no matter how well I know her, I will still put that on her. So that's it. So and like I say, you want to make sure everything's prepared. Now, of course, after I didn't show you guys, but after I put the Baytril in the needle, I put the lid on. So yeah, so I'm all ready. So basically, I'm going to go around because I'm on the wrong side, but I'm going to put it on the right side, right around here in the muscle. You can feel it. There's loose skin here, and there's some muscle here. So I'm going to go around to the other side. I think the lighting just got a little bit better. So I've taken the lid off. like I say, I'm just gonna, you know, feel around, and I'm trying to get a look on my phone here to. So yeah, it's right here. So you just want to go in, and you'll pull it out just a bit to make sure there's no blood, and then push it in, and pull it out. That's it. It's very easy. Put the lid on. These are reusable. I got a whole bunch of them. He said you can use them up to 2 or 3 times, really. You don't have to get rid of them. Yeah, so that's it. Easy. It's not difficult at all. Like I say, it just depends on your snake and how she'll react with getting a needle. If it's, like I say, aggressive, I think corn snakes and, you know, ball pythons, cover pythons, that can be a little bit more flighty. Might require a second hand to hold it down, so hopefully you know someone who's either not afraid of needles or not afraid of snakes. Because you may need help. But for a girl like this, she's 6 feet long, but she's completely calm, and it doesn't bother her. Even every time that I've given it to her, this is the 4th time, she really hasn't even flinched. But, you know, I wanted to play it safe, you know, just in case she decides that one of these times she's going to reach back and tag me, which worse things could happen, but you want to play it safe and just be as preventative as possible. And guys, you know, this just shows, like, the importance of, you know, watching your snake. This girl I bought, and she came with this, and I noticed she had this, a minor RI, and I thought I caught it, and it just never went away. The wheezing, it kind of did go away, and then the wheezing kind of came back, and that's why I took her. And I got in a heated debate in a local reptile group. When I mean local, I mean not just in Canada, I mean in the reptile group that is dedicated to folks in this city, where this person claimed that all you need to look after any pet, whether it's a snake, a lizard, dog, or cat, is love. Unfortunately, it's not the case. I wish that was the case. It'd be much cheaper. But love doesn't pay for the food, doesn't pay for things that you need for the tank, or if it's cat litter and things like that. Definitely doesn't pay for a vet visit. You know, I don't know how expensive vets are in the U.S., but this visit with the Baytril shot cost me barely $100, and it's worth it because I'm ensuring the health of my pet snake, and that's the important thing to me. So, you know, when you take on a commitment, reptiles are just like any other, you know, common pet, like a dog or cat. They may need a vet visit. They may need medication. Don't let your snake or your lizard, you know, suffer. If you notice something different, going off food, you know, I know some people say, well, ball pythons always go off food. This is true, but I would also listen to hear if you had any wheezing coming from her, any mucus from their mouth, bubbling coming from their mouth and nose. These are all signs of RI infections, and a couple, you know, a dosage like this will clear it up no problem. So, like I say, just, you know, look after your pets. I'm not saying no one isn't. It's just, you know, this kind of goes to show the importance of doing it. I should have done this sooner, really. I probably waited I didn't wait too long because she is healthy, but I should have done it sooner. Anyways, guys, I'm rambling on. I meant this video to be 3 minutes. I'm sitting at 6. But hopefully you guys can see, and just hold this. She's right here. She's got the nose rub. I've been putting polysporin on it. She hasn't been rubbing her nose as much since I started the injections, which is a good sign. And she's not doing as much wheezing, so I already know it's you know, kicking in, which is good. But yeah, so that's her. She's saying hi. It really doesn't bother her too much, the injections. I use the pillowcase, or the snake case, just as a precaution. Anyways, guys, enough rambling. I gotta do another video here soon, so I just wanted to post this quick video. The lighting's bad because it's kind of behind me, but that's her. And I hope you enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching, and please comment, rate, and subscribe.